What if instead of the gym challenge, the Pokemon universe did the Hunger Games? For ethical reasons, as well as the lack of existence of real-life Pokemon, I used a Hunger Games simulator, with all the main series gym leaders and Elite Four, except for Silent, each sending 2 Pokemon into the gauntlet, usually starting with Kanto. As the tributes stand on the podium, the horn sound. Agatha's Haunter snatches a pair of Sighs. Haunter with Sighs, fan art it, let's go. Bruno's Marchand, oh my god, set on an explosive this soon, killing Lorelei's Jinx, Koga's Muck, and Brock's Geodude just like that. 3 kills to his name. Mrs. Starmie finds a backpack full of camping equipment. How is Starmie going to use that camping equipment? That's what I want to know. I want to see that. Giovanni's Rhyhorn, Lorelei's Lapras, Koga's Weezing get into a fight. Lorelei's Lapras triumphantly kills them both. The Elite Four is making some moves in this Hunger Games. Misty Starmie picks flowers. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu attacks Lance's Gyarados, but he manages to escape. Going for the type effectiveness there, I like it. This is a smart Raichu. This man definitely fought in a war. Lance's Dragonite ambushes Brox's Onix and kills her. Alright. Blaine's Arcanine stalks Giovanni's Nidoking. Agatha's Haunter fishes. That's a really cute image. Sabrina's Mr. Mime is unable to convince Blaine's Magmar to not kill her. Oh my god. Bruno's Onix starts a fire, just banging parts of its body together. Giovanni's Nidoking tends to Sabrina's Alakazam's wounds. I guess in the manga, Sabrina did work for Team Rocket. Erica's Tangler accidentally steps on a landmine. Just bits of bush going up everywhere. Erica's Vileplume camouflages herself in the bushes. Giovanni's Nidoking makes a slingshot. He's got a sword and a slingshot now? Dude, I don't think you need these weapons. You've got a horn. And you can make earthquakes happen. What are you going to do with a sword and a slingshot, buddy? Bruno's Onix is still... Sabrina's Alakazam shoots an arrow into Blaine's Arcanine's head. Oh my god! That poor dog. Lance's Gyarados, Agatha's Gengar, and Agatha's Haunter get into a fight. Gyarados triumphantly kills them both. Oh my god, Lance taking out both of Agatha's Pokemon right there. Lance's Dragonite sets off an explosive, killing Misty's Golduck and Bruno's Marchand. Just a Hyper Beam, just... Lance is really a force to be reckoned with in this fight, and rightfully so, I would say. Lorelei's Lapras questions his sanity. Nidoking dies of thirst. Drance's Dragonite is pricked by thorns while picking berries. He's okay, he's a Dragonite. What is a little prick gonna do to him? Blaine's Magmar defeats Bruno's Onix in a fight, but spares his life. Are you sure that's what happened? Fire type going up against a rock ground type? Misty Starmie thinks about home in the Pokeball. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu travels to higher ground. That's fair. Summon that lightning boyo. Bruno's Onix cries himself to sleep. He just could not get that fire going. He's really upset about it. And then his own tears kill him because he's 4 times weak to water. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu convinces Sabrina's Alakazam to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Lorelei's Lapras camouflages herself in the bushes. I'm not picturing it. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz convinces Lorelei's Lapras to snuggle with him. I don't like where that's going, with an electric type and a water type. Erica's Vileplume sees a fire but stays hidden. That's fair. You are a plant. Lorelei's Lapras convinces Misty Starmie not to kill, only to kill her instead. Oof. Elite Four pulling rank. Bruno's Onix shoots an arrow into Erica's Vileplume's head. How is he shooting an arrow? Just his horn? Lieutenant Surge's Raichu and Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz get into a fight over raw meat, but Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz gives up and runs away. This is what Gyarados was afraid of. Gyarados saw the 2 electric types fighting, was like, f that, I'm out. Bruno's Onix quietly hums. Let's Gyarados convinces Blaine's Magmar to snuggle with him. Again, it's always these ones with the type matchup that's not favorable that are snuggling up. Lance's Dragonite, Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, Lorelei's Lapras, and Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. I tell the ghost stories to lighten the mood. They're just laughing at the Haunter and the Gengar that died. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz, Blaine's Magmar, and Lance's Dragonite get into a fight. Dragonite triumphantly kills them both. Lancey boy racking up these kills. Bruno's Onix trap kills Lance's Gyarados. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu stalks Bruno's Onix. You don't want to be near that Onix, my guy. Lorelei's Lapras kills Lieutenant Surge's Raichu with a sickle. Bruno's Onix cooks food while putting his fire out. Lance's Dragonite dies of hypothermia. I really thought Lance was in with a chance. He is 4 times weak to ice. Bruno's Onix accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to aim it. Oh no, just rock chunks going everywhere. The winner is Lorelei's Lapras from District 9, otherwise known as, The Elite Four. Johto. Good news, gamers. The sprites have color now. Morty's Gengar stabs Will's Xatu with a tree branch. Koga's Weezing grabs a shovel. How? Claire's Dragonair grabs a sword. Same issue, really. Chuck's Poliwrath takes a handful of throwing knives. Okay, interesting. So does Bruno's Hitmonlee. Miltank runs away. It's charged up. It's getting the run up for the rollout. Fox's Pidgeot tries to sleep through the entire day. It's using Roost. Scyther camouflages in the bushes. That one makes sense at least. Crobat sprains its ankle. Chat are these ankles? While running away from Chuck's Primeape. Yeah, none of that made a lot of sense. I'll be real with you. Will's Jinx attacks Karen's Umbreon, but she manages to escape. Umbreon is a tank. Ain't likely to take her down. Whitney's Miltank constructs a shack. Barn, more like. Comedy. Clefable, Dugong, Hitmonlee, and Dragonair raid Poliwrath's camp while he is hunting. Weezing questions his sanity to all the gases. All of his own gases are getting to him. Crobat questions sanity. Oh, how's it feel to be confused, Crobat? Revenge for all the Supersonics you did as a Zubat. You bastard. Beedrill cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Just... Price's Pillow-Swine kills Feltner's Pidgeot with a hatchet. Umbra looks at the night sky. Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? Dragonair climbs a tree, just wraps around it, I imagine. Jasmine Steelix convinces Chuck's Poliwrath to snuggle with her. Good luck to you, Poliwrath. Primeape sprains his ankle while running away from Karen's Vileplume. At least this one actually has ankles and makes sense for it to run. Steelix makes a wooden spear. It seems like a downgrade from just being a Steelix, but you do you, King. Gengar defeats Will's Jinx in a fight, but spares her life. Gengar's got a crush. I want to see that develop, actually. I want to see this develop. I'll be sad if there's no development here. Magnemite defeats Dragonair in a fight, but spares their life. That's a surprising turn. Weezing severely injures Hitmonlee, but puts it out of its misery. Damn. Chuck's Primeape cries himself to sleep. Primeape being sad rather than angry is just kind of distressing to me, honestly. Koga's Crobat and Bruno's Hitmonchan hold hands? I don't. Price's Dugong, Jasmine Steelix, and Bugsy's Scyther unsuccessfully ambush Jasmine's Magnemite, Chuck's Poliwrath, and Morty's Gengar, who kill them instead. Oh dear. Chuck's Primeape defeats Morty's Gengar in a fight, but spares his life. His Primeape must be using Foresight or something. Or is it Scrappy? Maybe it's a Scrappy Primeape. Claire's Kingdra decapitates Will's Jinx with a sword. Oh my god. Price's Pillow-Swine convinces Falcon's Pidgeot not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Karen's Umbreon, Karen's Vileplume, and Koga's Crobat into fight. Koga's Crobat triumphantly takes out both of Karen's Pokemon. Good lord. Pillow-Swine sets explosive off, killing Claire's Kingdra and Bruno's Hitmonchan. Whoopsies. Chuck's Primeape kills Koga's Crobat while he's sleeping. I guess that's how you gotta get him. Whitney's Miltank tracks down and kills Jasmine's Magnemite. Look out. The Miltank is a common. Cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes. Trainers. Poliwrath steals Gengar's memoirs, rude as hell. Morty's Haunter bashes Koga's Weezing against a rock several times. Words. Chuck's Primeape stabs Whitney's Clefable in the back with a trident. Whitney's Miltank accidentally steps on a landmine. Almost got just rolling around so quickly, didn't see the landmine and exploded. Poliwrath and Haunter hold hands. Aww. Chuck's Poliwrath throws a knife at Morty's Gengar. Okay. Not sure how much that would actually do. It must have been a magic dagger or something. A dark dagger, perhaps? Morty's Haunter stays awake all night. No rest for the dead. Primeape throws a knife into Pillow-Swine's head. Rip. Poliwrath dies of hypothermia. So we're left with Haunter questioning his sanity and a Primeape with an explosive. Haunter just dies of thirst. That means our winner is Chuck's Primeape from District 5, otherwise known as the Fighting Type Gym. Hoenn. Look at these sprites, they're getting prettier by the second. Gen 3 time. Ooh, Burnett severely slices Wallace's Melodic with a sword. God damn. Drake Salamence finds a bag full of explosive. That's gonna be a hell of an airstrike. I guess Watson's Magneton can grab a sword. It can just magnetize it to itself. Lunatone grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. That one I'm not so sure about. Norman's slacking. Phoebe's Dusclops, Tate's Solrock, Flannery's Torkoal raid Drake's Salaman's camp while he's hunting. That's where all the power is. Makuhita receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Good god. What is he gonna do with it? He has plans. Look at that face. Flannery's Torkoal attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Drake's Salamence, killing them both. He's a dense guy, Torkoal. Lunatone kills Flygon with a hatchet. Winona's Swallow sets on an explosive. Uh-oh. killing Walrein, Magneton, and Shiftry. Brawly's Meditite begs for Lisa's Lunatone to kill him. She refuses, keeping Meditite alive. Judith sprains her ankle. Ankle? Roxanne's nose pass questions her sanity. Yeah, well, when you've got Geodude spraining phantom ankles, I would also be questioning sanity. When notice Altaria overpowers Brawly's Meditite, killing him, Norman Slacking forces Sydney's Mightyena to kill Phoebe's Banette or Lisa's Lunatone. He refuses to, so Norman Slacking kills him instead. A very noble Mightyena, and what the hell is going on with Slacking? Slacking's just got his own little empire going on. That is an insane thing to read. Roxanne's Geodude kills Phoebe's Banette while she's resting. Just a rock to the head. Just got throws a knife at Lisa's Lunatone's head. I mean, I feel like just punching it would have been more effective, but sure. Manectric kills Altaria while she's resting. Solrock runs away from Slacking. Norman Slacking sings himself to sleep. He's just having a great time. Camerupt dies of hypothermia. Cannot handle the cold. Dusclops, Nosepass, Manectric, Seeking, and Swallow track down and kill Geodude. All of them? All of those guys teamed up to kill a Geodude. What war crimes did he commit? Roxanne's Nosepass overpowers Phoebe's Dusclops, killing her. Manectric strangles Norman Slacking after engaging in a fistfight? Literally how? Swallow kills Solrock with his own weapon. Seeking steps on a landmine? A landmine, though, implies the land. Swallow dies of thirst. Nosepass stabs Manectric while his back is turned. Nosepass from the first gym is a crazy thing to win. Sinnoh. Turtwig breaks Abomasnow's nose for a basket of bread. Aaron's Drapion kills Lucian's Alakazam as he tries to run. An Alakazam being taken out so quickly is a little insane. Byron's Steelix and Volkner's Luxray fight for a bag. Volkner's Luxray strangles Byron's Steelix with the straps and runs. I'm like, how does a Luxray beat a Steelix? Apparently it strangles it with the bag, and I'm still not getting it. Makes more sense than turning on the sprinklers and using an electric attack, I guess. Maylene Lucario grabs a sword. That's epic as hell. I think I had a fusion like that in Purple Infinite Fusion. Magmortar stalks Meditite. Electivire tends to Candice. Oh god. Candice. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Aaron's Drapion stabs Fantina's Vismagus in the back with a trident. Turtwig chases Byron's Bastion. This Turtwig is a menace, man. A swarm of tracker jackers invades the arena. Candace's Bulbasaur Notcrasher wakes his foot unconscious and leaves him there as bait. Maylene Lucario and Flint Magmortar run out of places to hide and are stung to death. Gardenia's Roserade is stung to death. Turtwig survives. A menace. Candace's Frostlass and Fantina's Drifloon running up his tide and stung to death. Drapion is stung to death. Luxray knocks Electivire unconscious and leaves him there as bait. The betrayal! They're both from Volkner's team! While running away, Infernape grabs Bastiodon and throws him to the ground. Gallade defeats Cranidos in a fight but spares his life. Onyx pushes Abomasnow off a cliff during a knife fight. Witchcash and Infernape Turtwig start fighting, but Flint and Infernape runs away as Witchcash kills Turtwig! I really thought the Turtwig was gonna be the one. Carnivorous squirrels start attacking the tributes. Oh my god, this round is crazy. What's going on in Sinnoh? The squirrels separate and kill Gallade and Luxray. Gyarados is brutally attacked by scurry squirrels. Burnape is under start of fire and sleeps without warmth. The feast happens. Cranidos repeatedly stabs Flint and Infernape to death with sighs. Witchcash falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Meditite, Heracross, Onyx all track down and kill Cranidos. Hippowdon and Onyx run into each other and decide truce for the night. Deciding, hey, we're cool. We're both ground. Hippowdon sprains her ankle while running away from Aaron's Heracross. Onyx sets off an explosive, killing Hippowdon, Heracross, and Maylene's Meditite. Onyx wins with an explosion. Unova. Right, I had to be a bit weird. For the first gym, the trio, I had to just exclude one of them. So I decided to ignore Silent because he gets enough attention in the anime. Oh, Mashona immediately steps on a landmine, unfortunately. Panpour accidentally steps on a landmine. Yikes. Fracture diverts Bishop's attention and runs away. He's like, look, a Ponyard, and runs. Bona pushes Herdier off a cliff during a knife fight. Pansear cooks his food before putting his fire out. Just a little flamethrower. Krokorok falls in a frozen lake and drowns. Unfortunate. Beartick repeatedly stabs Emolga to death with sighs. Oh my god, that poor little boy. Chandelure defeats Dwebble in a fight, but spares his life. The ghost is one of the one telling ghost stories. It's like, yeah, so yesterday I went to the store and I brought a Pokeball and a potion. Bishop severely injures Swanna. The puts her out of her misery. This is all going on and Dwebble's just like, I fish. Fracture and Beartick hold hands. Dwebble practices his archery. I like that Dwebble's just hanging out while this all happens. Caracosta stabs Chandelure in the back with a trident. Fracture severely injures Pansear, leaving him to die. Haxorus Fracture, Bishop, and Zebstraka track down and kill Excadrill. Please, kill that ground type. Justin throws a knife into Scarlet's Unfested's head. Bishop sprains his ankle while running away from Dwebble. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Carnivorous squirrels start attacking the tributes. Dwebble in agony kills Beartick, so he does not have to be killed by the squirrels. Or attacked by the squirrels, rather. Cofagrigus tries to kill as many squirrels as she can, but there are too many. Zebstraka uses squirrels to her advantage, shoving Bryson's Coronagol into them. Braxia severely slices Caracosta with a sword. Dwebble snaps Grimsley's Bishop's neck. Ooh. Jellison sobs while gripping on a photo of her friends and family. That's horrible. Why would you put that image in my head? Bad game. Jellison forces Dwebble to kill Zebstraka or Haxorus. He refuses to kill. Fracture attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. That's what gets Fracture. That's what gets Fracture. A tree. Zebstraka attempts to climb a tree but falls on Dreaded Haxorus, killing them both. The winner is Marlin's Jellicent. Kalos. Karina's Machoke has as much food as she can. She's getting those gains. Weepinbell rips a mace out of Obama Snow's hands. Just sucks it like Kirby, I imagine. Tyrant convinces Babacanal to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Tyrant, what the hell? Scizor strangles Heliolisk. You say strangle, it's really just... Surskit attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Olympia's Meowstic, killing them both. Man, for Surskit, fell on me. Huh. But okay, sure, kills them both. Tyrant catches Chandelure off guard and kills her. Magneton forces Go-Goat to kill Dragale or Talonflame. He decides to kill Talonflame. That's fair that Go-Goat would choose that. Amora dies from hunger. Oh no. Magneton convinces Vivillon to snuggle with him. I don't know if I like that. Did he just put metal in the Vivillon's wings and then... Weepinbell kills Avalugg with a hatchet. Sylveon defeats Vivillon in a fight but spares her life. Magneton cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Just commits self-destruct. Altaria, Weepinbell, Machoke, Lucario, and Aegislash track down and kill Dragaki. Yeah, they've had enough of that dragon. Sigilyph severely injures Go-Goat and leaves him to die. Sylveon's just picking flowers. Beautiful. Machoke poisons Aegislash's drink but mistakes it for his own and dies. I guess he also forgot that Aegislash doesn't drink. Carnivorous squirrels start attacking the tributes. Weepinbell is brutally attacked by scary squirrels. Lucario uses squirrels to her advantage, shoving Altaria into them. Klutza is brutally attacked by scary squirrels. Sigilyph is also brutally attacked by scary squirrels. Sylveon tries to treat her infection. Tyrant ambushes Vivillon and kills her. Aegislash dies from an infection. Infection going around is pretty nasty. I hope Sylveon doesn't die from it as well. Lucario decapitates Sylveon with a sword. Uh-oh. Tyrant throws a knife into Lucario's head. Tyrant wins the fight. The rock-type gym leader again. Taking it away. Alola, I had to do things a bit differently because of the lack of gym leaders. So I went across Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I got Totem Pokemon and then the Elite Fours Pokemon. And I just threw Kukui in there because I needed another one. Vikavolt stabs Hariyama in the back. Olivia's Lycanroc kills Totem Wishy-Washy with his own weapon. Other fish slaps him with the fish. Totem Marowak and Molin's Metagross fight for a bag. Totem Marowak gives up and retreats, fending off the Totem Pokemon there. Araquanid strangles Kukui's Incineroar with a rope. Totem Mimikyu injures herself. Marowak falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Salazzle sprains her ankle running away from Totem Araquanid. That's fair. That's a scary, scary beast to run into if you're a fire type. Gumshoe injures himself, hurts himself in confusion. Acerole's Mimikyu unknowingly eats toxic berries. I think Mimikyu died. That sucks. I really like Mimikyu. Totem Lurantis really injures Totem Komodo and leaves him to die. Totem Araquanid ambushes Totem Raticate and kills him. Damn. Wait, Mimikyu's still here? I guess Mimikyu's just back, screaming for help. Totem Vikavolt cannot handle the circumstances and commits die. Moline's Magnezone sprains his ankle while running away from Totem Araquanid. Whatever passes for an ankle on a Magnezone. Totem Araquanid and Totem Salazzle hold hands. That is a gross, gross pairing. Salazzle's gonna start a harem with Araquanid. Achilles Buchanan, Moline's Metagross, and Olivia's Lycanroc cheerfully sing together. Metagross camouflages herself in the bushes? Okay, good luck. Gumshoe's practicing archery. That's just a gun, right? Metagross convinces Mandibuzz to snuggle with him. Don't like that. Magnezone steals from Olivia's Probopass. Magnezone could steal the Probopass if you wanted to. Totem Salazzle, Moline's Metagross, Totem Togedemaru, Totem Lurantis, and Olivia's Probopass track down and kill Kahili's Mandibuzz. Totem Arachnid spears Moline's Magnezone in the abdomen, just with its big legs. Palossand, Lycanroc, Totem Bombi, Totem Gumshoes, and Totem Mimikyu sleep in shifts. There's too much teamwork happening here. No one's dying. You guys have got to go against each other at some point. Explorer's Palossand defeats Totem Togedemaru in a fight but spares his life. Olivia's Probopass, Totem Mimikyu, and Totem Lurantis get into a fight. Olivia's Probopass triumphantly kills them both. The human-trained Pokemon comes out on top of the two Totem Pokemon. Totem Arachnid defeats Achilles Toucannon in a fight but spares his life. This group is too kind. They're too chill in Alola. They're just not killing each other. Achilles Toucannon dies from an infection. Totem Arachnid catches Totem Salazzle off guard and kills her. Metagross repeatedly stabs Totem Tamago to death with sighs. Oof. Totem Arachnid throws a knife at Alistair's Palosand's chest. The Sandcastle's chest is kind of just a hole. Totem Gumshoe dies from an infection. Moline's Metagross tracks down and kills Totem Arachnid. And Lycanroc dies of hypothermia. Does that mean Moline's Metagross is the winner of Alola? I did not see that one coming. Galar, Piers, Obstagoon, and Biddy's Mawile fight for a bag. I've never actually known how to pronounce that person's name. Is it Betty? Bede? Alchemy and Shuckle fight for a bag. Alchemy gives up and retreats. Shuckle, you don't Shuckle with Shuckle, bro. Colossal attacks Nessa's Goldeen, but Opal's Togekiss protects her, killing Gordy's Colossal. Togekiss and Goldeen alliance. Machamp kills Arcanine with a sickle. Frostmoth bashes Cursola's head with a mace. Gengar kills Bee's Hitmontop. Wolfmot's let loose in the arena. Just a bunch of Mightyena out there. Centiskorch knocks Shuckle out and leaves him for Wolfmots. Gengar is crushed by a pack of Wolfmots because they're Mightyena. Dark types kill that Gengar. Eat him alive? Alchemy pushes Grimmsnarl into a pack of wolves. Got him. Frostmoth is crushed by a pack of wolves. Obstagoon knocks Flygon out and leaves him for the Wolfmots. There we go. He's not flying away from that. 11 cannon shots on the first night is crazy. Centiskorch poisons Scrafty's drink. He drinks it and dies. Morpeko tends to Obstagoon's wounds. Oh, because it's Marnie and Piers. That's cute that their Pokemon are working together. Mawile attacks Centiskorch, but Morpeko protects him, killing Mawile. Oh, Goldeen falls in a pit and dies. I think the main part of that is the fact that she was on land. Duraludon forces Glossophu to kill Machamp or Dreadnought. She decides to kill Bee's Machamp. Alchemy begs for Togekiss to kill her. She refuses, keeping Alchemy alive. Yeah, man, they're on the same team. The Feast. Duraludon, Obstagoon, and Glossophu get into a fight. Glossophy triumphantly kills them both. That's a feat. Those are some beast Pokemon. Dreadnought sets an explosive off, killing Opal's Alchemy, Marnie's Morpeko, and Kabu's Centiskorch. 3 kills is nothing to sneeze at. Dreadnought accidentally detonates a mine while he's trying to arm it. He did so well the first time. He's like, I'm going to do that again, and then blows himself up. Togekiss and Lapras run into each other and decide to truce for the night. That's interesting because there's only one other competitor. That's Glossophy. If they're teaming up, I don't like the odds for Glossophy. Ooh, but Lapras runs away from Glossophy. Togekiss dies from hunger. Clearly the fishing didn't go well. Probably the lack of arms make it hard to fish. Glossophy severely injures Lapras, leaves her to die. Oh, well, Glossophy is the winner. The first gym leader again. Paldea. Oof, Orangu throws a knife at Loxix's chest. That's fair. Loxix, bad Pokemon. One of the worst Pokemon in that generation, in my opinion. Luxray, Magneton, and Polteageist get into a fight, but Polteageist triumphantly kills them both. Polteageist, one of the best Pokemon from that generation. Spidops convinces Dunsparce not to kill him, only to kill him instead. No, to Dunsparce. Kofu's Veluza bashes Larry Staraptor's head against a rock several times. A Bolivar kills Clodsire for her supplies. Bellybolts are just for a water source. I imagine to electrify, just for a mass killing spree. Houndstone's also searching for a water source. I'd be careful looking for a water source if Bellybolt's also looking for a water source. I also hate this Pokemon. I hate this Pokemon because the beta design of Girafarig was so much cooler, and they could have just given Girafarig an evolution based on that. I just wanted to be symmetrical, like his name, but they made this instead. This abomination baffles Wugtrio's head against a rock several times. Oh, just its own rock? All 3 heads? He just uses telekinesis to bash all 3 heads against its own rock 3 times. Laval's Orangu cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. This abomination begs for Copperajah to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing. Okay, good. I'm glad it's dead. Good job, Copperajah, you're my new favorite. Let's go, big elephant. Gardevoir, Spidops, Arbolivia, and Houndstoom all fight. Tulip's Gardevoir and Katie's Spidops survive. Soda Wooder falls in a pit and dies. Get owned. Excalibur falls into a pit and dies. Ooh, Toxtricity unknowingly eats toxic berries, but he's a poison type, it's fine. Veluza begs Beartick to kill him. She refuses, keeping Veluza alive. Copperajah convinces Gardevoir to snuggle with her. Ooh. Oh no. No. Spidops kills Donphan with a hatchet. Dragapult and Spidops get into a fight over raw meat, but Dragapult gives up and runs away. Poltergeist and Titan get into a fight over raw meat. Poltergeist gave up on this one. Okay. Veluza and Beartick get into a fight over raw meat, but Beartick gives up and runs away. They're all just running away. Kill someone. My god. You guys are so boring. There we go. Beartick steps on a landmine. Dragapult discovers the river. Bellybolt also discovered the river. Electrify it. Electrify that river. Spidops sets an explosive off, killing Bellybolt, Veluza, Copperajah, and Poltergeist. This Spidops is a crafty one with so many kills with 1 explosive. So Titan sprains his ankle running away from Spidops. I'd be afraid too. Dragapult defeats Gardevoir in a fight but spares her life. So Titan defeats Gardevoir in a fight but spares her life. Everyone is sparing her. Spidops is now tending to Sir Titan's wounds, and Dragapult decides, you know what? I'm gonna spear you in the abdomen. Gardevoir kind of looks like she's already been stabbed in the abdomen. Oh, Dragapult silently snaps Sir Titan's neck. Dragapult shoots a poisonous dart into Spidops' neck, slowly killing him. He just poisons one of his ghost darts and fires it. Hassel Dragapult gets the win. With our winners decided, that's the end of at least this bracket of the Pokemon Hunger Games. We have done this kind of thing before. I did it with my Discord server. If you want to check that out, catch it here.